Hi there, I'm Casey Medlock-Paul, and today I'm going to tell you about one of my instructional design projects that I did a few years ago. When I first began my doctoral program back in 2015, a professor came to me with this course, asking me how we could redesign it to make it better. We both had some ideas, such as having less text on the screen, more images, and providing opportunities for more engagement so that the students could build a better community of learning together. As an instructional designer, the necessity to scroll all the way through the web page to get to assignments really bothered me. I knew there was a way to make this more convenient and easier to navigate. Using TAPA, an innovative instructional design technique created by an educator and instructional designer, the professor and I were able to collaborate and communicate to redesign this course to be better than it was before. The newly redesigned course featured many new changes. Most prominently was that the center of the screen was now a course water cooler instead of the location of all learning activities. The course water cooler was a place for students to discuss new ideas, accomplishments, or even just what they were learning. This feature allowed students to have a sense of community in the online learning environment, something which is so often lost in e-learning. Another feature was that now, course navigation was contained in the pane on the left-hand side of the screen. All units and activities were linked here for convenience and ease of use. No longer would students need to scroll endlessly to find what they were looking for. Units were now 2 weeks, with the first week being comprised of students reading, watching videos, and learning, and the second week comprised of students reflecting on what they had learned. When we click on Example, you can see that each unit starts with a video from the teacher, with week 1 being a list of resources and steps that the students should follow to learn the material they needed to learn. At the end of each week is a link to the next step. Here, students can see their assignment for the week and what they need to do. We were also able to incorporate social media into the course by embedding a Twitter hashtag onto the right-hand side of the screen. By using the hashtag the professor chose, students could take part in a larger conversation regarding what they were learning. We had students use tools such as Flipgrid, which allowed them to reflect on what they had learned by synthesizing a 90-second response. Students were able to respond to each other's comments and hear what their classmates had to say, just like they would in a traditional classroom. We also had students work collectively to gather resources and ideas by using online programs such as ThingLink, VoiceThread, and Padlet. We even utilized different forms of assessments, having students use Piktochart to make infographics and Animoto to create their own videos. These are just a few of the changes the professor and I made to this course. In just one summer, ECI 546 went from this to this. Now that you've seen some ideas of what can be done to improve e-learning, I want to know, how can I help you redesign your course?